Facebook lead. Usually you will get it in your CRM system, potentially receive notification, email, WhatsApp, or maybe SMS, so you know the lead is there. Your company will probably expect you to have quite short response time. We call it speed to lead. So the faster you respond, the better is actually probability that the person will pick up and have a better conversation with you. Guess why? Again, because we're talking about an intent. He had an intent just now, so he's still connected with this intent, right? So if he clicked and, the message dropped to you and he kind of was interested 5 minutes ago, probably he still is. And that means that you might be the first because he might be clicking on many ads. So guess what? Do you want to be second or third or fourth person calling him? Nah. Even if you are amazingly skilled and you are asking the questions in a nice way, you don't sound like each and every other salesperson, you still may be treated a little bit differently. So let's imagine the speed to lead is great. Do not forget to change the status of your lead in CRM system. So this lead not going to reshuffle to somewhere else. However, I highly recommend you to start collecting meaningful conversation, the leads with whom you had, regardless of the outcome, a purchase from you or no, you had good connection, meaningful conversation, they're potentially going to be purchasing in the future, they're going to your personalized Excel file, and you have your personalized follow-up system, personalized warming up system of this client, providing them value, guys. Do not send them this project on sale, that project on sale, this much money, that much, they're going to block you. So no one wants to be sold. So that's why if your content that you are distributing to those your future pipeline are going to be only about the sell, they're going to block you. So going forward, imagine this lead didn't pick up. It was busy, I don't know, going to the bathroom maybe, having a conversation with the wife, arguing with the kid, with the boss, I don't know, having a medical procedure, or maybe recording a lesson. I just been interrupted by the call from Do just now. That's why I had to click myself. You don't have to do this step. But if you will do that, you're going to be one of 1% of agents who are actually appear differently and are different. And show to the clients that they are a trusted advisor and someone who clients can consider. Video message sent over the WhatsApp. I have a full structure how this message can be tailored. It can be as simple as you let me disconnect the phone. Taking your phone, turning the camera towards you. So you do not see your face in the camera. I don't like it because now I'm looking at your eyes. You can see that, right? But if I will look on the screen, it's going to look like this. You see the difference? We're losing connection. So that's why all of the video messages that I advise you to record has to be recorded on the back camera where you can see only the black dot, talking to the black dot. It can be as simple as that. Hi, Mr. Client, my name is Olga. It looks like you requested for us to call you back, possibly looking for help with XYZ project. Let's get busy. I understand that. Let me know when is the best time for us to talk. Thank you. That's it. 2 seconds. You can use the name of the client. If you are too scared or you don't want to do that, that's fine. You want to get more advanced, that's even better. So the video messages, I will have a special lesson on this initial video message that you can create. Has 3 parts. First, introduction, and third, next step, are recorded once and for all. And you only change with the video editor on your phone, the middle part. So whenever you have a new promotion campaign for a certain project, you launch the project, right? The company is bringing the developer is giving you training. So after this training, you can record 20-second video talking about this project a little bit, maybe input some video from the project, Here we are, done. So you're sending him this message. What's the purpose of the message? And I want to really dig into that. The purpose of the message is for the client to see you as a real human being. Can you imagine? Everyone is sending him pixels, just messages, just text. It's easy to say no on a text. But if I can see your face, if I can connect to you, to your energy, it's harder for me to say not interested, right? And you're definitely going to stand out of other hundreds agents who are trying to approach you. So I will definitely record this structure and let you know what you can potentially use as a foundation. So what if he's going to pick up? Oh my God, he's picking up and we're talking. So if this is outbound call, I don't want to go deep into the sales methodology. Usually outbound calls we consider a cold calling. So when you are yourself proactively initiating a conversation, but just because of the social media leads quality is really poor sometimes, I call it outbound as well. The other name is inbound. If someone has phoned you or inquired right now about something. So those clients have a different level of warmness. On this first call, which shouldn't be long, we shouldn't be pitching anything on this call yet, right? And this call is for you to help the client to discover the gap from where he is to where he wants to be, the information that he is lacking, that he needs to actually go into a bit longer call, which is a Zoom. So what you have to understand and what the client, most important, should understand on this call through your questions. What attracted their attention? What attracted his attention? Olga, what's the stupid question, honestly? What attracted his attention? He wants to make money. Guys, making money is not an answer. There is a deeper reason why. So, in the first part of my script, the first question, which you invited to ask the client, you don't have to, is what was about the ad that attracted your attention? If your speed to lead is quite impressive, he will remember the ad. You don't have to corner him. No, but the ad, it was a house like this and bird like that. It's not for him to remember the ad, actually. It's for him to remember the intent that he had when he clicked on the ad, right? Because what the client usually want to hear when he's with you on a call, you know what, I'm going to make myself bigger. I don't think I'm going to use this part. It's going to be a big secret. So on the usual standard calls, when the agent are calling back to the leads that they got, the client is relaxing himself and say, okay, I was interested in this project. Can you tell me more about this? What's the opportunity there? As soon as the untrained agent heard that, he started jumping up and down, all around. Oh my God, the client is interested. Now, it's my time. Mine. I'm just going to start pitching him and tell him all the features and benefits. So you're going to get absolutely like blown away. And he's going to say, okay, send me the link. What happened in reality, guys? If you ever tried that, you know, as soon as you finish your 5, 10, whatever he was able to handle, minute, non-stop pitching, he said, okay, great. Could you send me the brochures and, some calculations maybe? I will review it and I will get back to you. Right? I cannot hear you, but probably it's yes, Olga. So look at this from the perspective. He doesn't know you, doesn't have any connection with you, doesn't trust you. His intent when he was clicking the ad is to know more information. So he asked about more information. You provided his information. That's it. In his mind, okay, the loop is gone. I received everything I wanted, right? No one is calling just like, oh, I want to buy this project. Nah, he wants to receive more information. I don't know yet if it's the right project for me. So how about instead of being on the spotlight, in the middle of the stage, hoping and praying that whatever you're going to say will be exactly what the client want to hear, how about putting the client on a spotlight and questioning him? What was his intention? Why, with a curious tone, of course, not confronting. Why do you think, what was about Dubai attracted your attention to even respond, attracted your attention to look into this further? And is this going to be your first property you're looking to purchase outside, or how does it look like? Oh, first property. Is there any specific reason now you're looking rather than maybe wait for 2-3 years? My God. Can you imagine if I ask the client this question? It's not going to give him idea that you have to wait for 2-3 years. Answering those questions, the client going to do what?